Welcome to Grown Men Chopping It Up. This your boy J.R. Rydha, and I'm with my ace,
Kerry. I say Kerry with a K. This is a safe place for a grown-up after dark talk.
We'll give you a few minutes to put the kids to bed.
Because it's 21 and over.
Alright, let's get to it.
Welcome to our podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by batteries. Any kind you choose.
What happened to couches?
Fuck them couches. Couches ain't a sponsor no more.
Oh, okay. My bad. Hey, we back, man. We back in it. Back on point.
You back in your mouth like nuts?
Yeah. So what you been up to, man? Anything exciting and new happen?
I've been trying to exercise and lose weight because it's funny how when you're in your 20s, you don't give a fuck.
No.
Then you reach your 40s and be like, oh, I gotta lose weight. I gotta eat right.
I gotta eat the good food.
I don't want to catch any diseases.
I don't want to die.
You're in a rush trying to preserve your life. When in your 20s, you're trying to kill yourself.
Right. We used to drink Long Island. I told somebody this with none of the sweet stuff.
Right.
So we basically just drank a big cup of alcohol.
Knew that was coming back.
And I think that's probably the reason why I don't drink now.
Yeah.
Are very, very, you know.
Yeah, I don't really feel like drinking anymore.
Yeah. So, we made it to another podcast.
And we're back here and made another podcast. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to have so many listeners out there from all over the world.
Yeah, I trip out when I look at the demographics on where the people are downloading from. Mm-hmm. I think that's just crazy to me.
Yeah, and that is 60% women.
Yeah, we have 60% women. But I think that they really want the real. Like, they don't know how men think. We're letting you into how guys think. This is how we talk when it's just us and you're not around. Mm-hmm. That's the whole idea of the show. Grown men chopping it up, because that's what we do.
Right, and I know some girls that listen but don't want their significant others to know they're listening. So I guess they're trying to find out the secrets. Or maybe they just like the sound of our voice.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Some people say that our voices are similar. I think our voices are totally different.
Well, I remember when we were younger, we used to talk to girls on the phone and just switch.
Yeah.
And never know it was somebody else.
Right. But that's because that was just fun. But yeah, somebody told me that today. They was like, I didn't know which one were you. I was like, oh, okay. So are you the one and married? No. Wow. That wasn't me. Definitely wasn't. He's like, yeah. She was like, are you the one that's just pussy whipped? I was like, no. Not the kid.
I ain't pussy whip. I whip the pussy.
Yeah, okay.
Bang.
Hey, so let's start this off. So there's a comedian, and he has 2 girlfriends because he doesn't want to cheat. So do you think that you could be in a relationship like that? Where you had another girlfriend?
Since I'm pussy whipped, I can't answer that. Yes, I could.
I would answer it, but she has my balls.
I gotta get them back out of the jar.
Yeah, maybe she'll let me use them.
Hey, hold on, hon. Can you bring me my balls?
Do you think that you could handle that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot, though. Could you handle 2 women on their period at the same time?
I don't gotta be in the house for that. I'll be at work that day.
I don't know. I think I definitely could do it. But I don't know if I could do it with them in the same house.
I'd like it better if I had an upstairs, downstairs. Because then I have a downstairs wife and an upstairs wife.
But I think that would be hard, though. Because, we're going to alternate days where you sleep with them.
Yeah.
I just want us all to sleep together.
Oh, shit. What if they start kissing each other, leaving you out?
That's fine. I just want to go watch SportsCenter.
That's cool. Y'all take care of each other.
Right. I don't know. Like, I really don't know if I could be. Now, I wonder if she wants another dude.
That's unacceptable.
But I mean, just think about it.
It's a double standard.
The days when you're tired, you just want to go to bed.
You want some other guy to invade your woman's cooch? I don't think so.
You can just go in the other room, turn on SportsCenter.
Wow, and listen to them banging on the walls. I don't think so. I have an Audi. They've got innies. I don't want anybody else in these.
So it's okay for her to just be with you banging another girl, but you absolutely not.
Hey, I didn't make the double standard. It was around before I got here.
Well, let's just say you love her. I mean, it's been situations like that where the guy's, he really loves her and she just has another dude.
Like Christopher Reeve. He can only move his finger from fuck that. You better get used to battery-operated boyfriends. Do it while I'm not there. So I put my finger in there, it's like, this feels bigger.
So, person one said, nope, D-Ray ain't cute enough for all that. But it may work for someone, just not me. So, I mean, that's respectable.
I think it's different if the guy has money.
Okay.
Women will almost accept anything from a guy with money.
True. So, other person says, sure, sounds like an open relationship, but I'm too old for games, and niggas gonna do what they gonna do. So why not be honest and open? I just don't like when niggas lie and do shit behind my back. So basically, she's saying is that dudes is gonna cheat anyway. Mm-hmm. At least this is, what's going on. Wow. You know what to expect. He's gonna do it anyway. So you might as well know what's happening.
That's a big excuse. Well, a lot of women use that too. Men will be men.
You right?
Does that mean?
I mean,
men will be men. We watch sports. That's a man will be man thing.
Mm-hmm. But you even said it. You said it in the last podcast. It's not natural for a person to be with one person. Right. Cavemen walked around hitting women in the back of the head and boning them.
Give me that one.
So if that's true, then why not just be upfront?
That'd be good. You'd be a lion of the Serengeti. Get you a harem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So next person said, if I was getting paid like them, absolutely. But when the funds run out, so would I. Damn. Trust, these two girls would do the same. And I said, would you do it? Yep. Shit, I've done several times for free. Why not get paid for it? At least this I am aware. So that's the thing. Anybody that's been in a relationship, you've been in a relationship, girls cheated on you, right? Yeah. You had no idea.
No idea.
But I mean, if you knew, like, hey, Tina, I'm gonna eat her coochie on Tuesdays.
Wow.
At least you know, opposed to finding out the other way. Yeah. Because you're hurt, you this and that. But this person told you straight up, look, I love you. I just also love Tina. Yeah.
I think I spent a lot of years doing that anyway, though, in the whole dating thing where you're seeing girls, and they're seeing other dudes. So, you're doing it involuntarily anyway.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You do it, but this would be a little better because at least you kind of know.
Yeah, you can't bump into the guy and miss your day like, oh, you not Thursday. Like, oh, shit.
But the flip side of that is I always think back to a story one of my boys told me. Him and the dude and his girl, they were together for years and years and years, but they broke up, but they still lived together. Wow. And one day, they've been together for a lot of time, but so he came home early from work. Wow. And he said he walked up the stairs and heard some noises he ain't never heard her doing. So first he kind of got mad. He went upstairs and he looked through the door, and the dude was like 6'6", digging. Wow.
He was a Mandinka warrior.
Yeah, he was a Mandingo warrior from the Serengeti. And I was like, that would be the hard part. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I was in an open relationship and I knew, and Mandingo warrior came in, I would be like, I couldn't do it. Yeah, I couldn't do it. But now on the flip side, I could definitely have two girlfriends because I think that but then you would have to take on that responsibility, and I feel like I'm a person that could take on that responsibility. Right. If I have to do some time over here and some time over there, everybody's gonna be happy.
They're not gonna like each other though, because women are notoriously catty.
Yeah. Next person said, I would not do it. I don't share myself with multiple people. And I think, we all like to think that.
It's a goddamn lie.
But, we all have had people who've cheated on us. Mm-hmm. You do it if you want to or if you don't.
Yeah, so their DNA is still there.
So, now this person right here, I like this response. It depends. Can he effectively give both women everything they need? Can it be a harmonious situation? Because everything is equal. Quality of life, quality of time, quality of finances. Back in the day, they had this, but the man was not allowed to have more women than he can provide for. All means balance in the day and time. But, with today's society, it wouldn't work because people don't know how to balance that. People don't know, and it's not like the women really look up to men. You know what I'm saying? Men having a man really isn't a prize anymore. You know, having a woman really isn't a prize anymore, right? If you see a dude and he's really all into his chick, where he's just like all up her butthole, guys don't see that and be like, oh, that's what I want. Guys, they call you whipped. They call you your balls in a jar. Yeah. You know, if you got a girl who's just constantly hanging on to her dude, where you going? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Guys don't look at that like, man, I got this girl that loves me this much that she doesn't even want me to take a shower without her. Look at it like, damn, she's smothering. Other people look at it like that. Yeah. So it's like it's not a matter of it's a gift. It's more of it's, you know, people look at it, you know, look at the music nowadays. Bitch, don't give a fuck, blah, 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 blah. You know, look at when people say relationship goals. You know, it's like they relationship goals people who ain't even in good relationships, but they just in a relationship. Yeah. You know, and they're like, oh, relationship goals. It's like, it's not that, that's why a man can't have multiple women, because those men were looked at as men. You know what I mean? You're taking care of everything. You the man. Yep. Now, I don't think it will work because you're just looked at like a man. And women will be like, I don't need a man. I'm independent. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they love, I mean, and today's society has pushed a lot of women into being like that. But a good woman is one that can be independent and still be able to make her man feel like he's the man. Exactly. Now that's something that's a goal. And I was telling somebody, we were talking about, they brought up about old times and grandma. And I said, did you know that grandma could nurse grandpa back to health? Yeah. Like grandma could make grandpa live. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. These girls nowadays can't make you live. She gonna come home with Popeyes because she don't feel like cooking. You know what I'm saying? She not gonna motivate you to get out there and, you know, get to work and help you. And they don't know how to do those things. If right now you fall sick, these women out here don't know how to bring you back. They know how to take you to Kaiser. Grandma didn't know that. Grandma knew how to get in that kitchen and whoop some magic up and bring you all the way back. Mm-hmm. You know, it was more like your grandma knew how to take care of you. Grandpa knew how to get that money. You know what I'm saying? In a harder time, he knew how to hustle. He knew how to grind. He knew how to bust his butt all day. You know, we're going to put a roof over the head. It might be 10 kids in this 2-bedroom shack, but we going to do it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, grandpa, like real grandpas, you ain't missing a meal. Right. You know, that's real grandpa. Yeah. You know, that's real grandma where, you know, you bring the babies over with the ear infections and she putting up some whoop, 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 whoop and make you drink a spoonful of something and then you good the next day. You don't miss no days of school with grandma. Oh, no. Grandma finna have you right by the time you wake up and get ready to go to school. If your shoes have holes in them, she gonna tie them up for you. She gonna put some cardboard in that thing. She gonna put some patches in your thing. And in your jeans. In your jeans. She gonna give you some, you know, she gonna give you a spoonful of something that make you boo-boo. Like, that's grandma. Like, you know, and I think that, you know, that's what's missing nowadays. People talk about they want old-time relationship. Girls be saying that. They want to be courted. Grandpa courted grandma because grandma knew how to, he knew that he was getting somebody that was going to hold it down. Yeah. Not just for a little while, but hold it down. Mm-hmm. You girls ain't holding nothing down. You better holding down the job. Boy, let me that could have been my rant. Gotta cool off. Yeah, let me step back a minute. All right, that's my topic, though.
Woo, we got to cool the mic off.
Yeah, I'm mad now.
Well, I want to talk about ways to fix your relationship. 5 simple hacks that'll strengthen any guy's relationship in a single week.
Wow.
Fix your shit.
A lot of people need some fixing.
The first hack is have a high-low conversation.
Okay.
She left the entire contents of her closet on the floor before heading off to work, and you come home to a mess.
Right.
She drank too much wine, picked a fight via message, and you just can't let it go.
Right.
Or maybe you simply get annoyed with the way she chews her food loudly at times.
Yeah.
When all the grievances in a relationship. While neither of you are perfect, the perfect way is to remember those things you really love about each other.
Okay.
So that's the high-low conversation. You talk about the highs in your conversation and improving the lows.
Okay.
Like you bring up the things that you love about each other instead of the things that you hate. So that way, if the clothes need to be picked up on the floor, pick them up. You know, you don't have to do that all the time. She might have just been in a rush, whatever. And
what about when it's all their makeup in the bathroom?
I just hate that. They gotta clean it up their damn self. Touching their makeup and shit. I'm liable to throw it away. I didn't know you needed that.
Obviously you didn't need
it. This don't look good on you anyway.
Right. I don't like that color. I never did.
Yeah, I never did like that color. You shouldn't wear it again ever.
Ever. And I'm gonna help you.
Number 2 is go off the grid for a weekend or a day.
Okay.
Even if you're in a monogamous relationship, chances are you actually aren't. You're both fondling your iPhones far more often than you're touching one another.
Woo.
So go out on a weekend or go off the grid. Don't, put your cards down. I mean, not your cards. Put your phones down. Go play cards, cook a meal together, go to the gym. Do something other than spending time on your phones, tablets, and computers.
Right.
Because I know even in my relationship, we'll be sitting in a room watching Game of Thrones, but we're both on our phones. Right. And I just sit there and go, this is fucking ridiculous.
Do you go grab her ass?
Yeah, I slap her on the ass, and then we play reverse cowboy. Just kidding.
It's really gay.
We play Brokeback Mountain.
Oh. But she hasn't any.
Right. So she has to get an Audi to put in my innie. Ooh, that's gay.
Yes, people are going to think you guys really play reverse cowboy.
No, you know that I think I've talked to somebody that this girl said she did use a strap-on on her dude, and I thought that was so fucking gross. How can you respect your man after using a strap-on on it?
I don't know. Look, I'm telling you, you need to try it and let us know.
Fuck that.
I mean, it's for research purposes.
It's even uncomfortable when the doctor does it. So
wait, when the doctor puts on a strap on?
Yeah, when the doctor puts a strap on, I'm like, hey, wait a minute, this isn't a prostate exam.
He's like, yes, it is. Grab some wood.
Why are you rubbing my shoulders? Anyway, number 3 is ask more questions. If you've been together for years, you may be convinced you know everything about her from the position that makes her orgasm and remembering not to talk to her before 7 a.m. before her first cup of coffee. Have you really taken the time to get to know the woman you sleep next to each and every night? It's time to study each other. Read chapters in relationship books together and discuss. That way you'll know their stance on certain things. Because you never really know how they feel about certain stuff unless you're talking about it.
True. Number
4 is send more texts. Like a sexy text. Besides being able to look at boobs on your phone at work without having to worry about your internet history. Hey, it's the answer to no porn at work. It's hot in itself, but you can actually strengthen your relationship while you and your girl may have sexted in the early days when you had sex nearly every night of the week. You know, that doesn't last. While you and your girl may have sexted every other night. So you want to get your curiosity and passion back together. So you want to send sex throughout the day, show her a picture of your dick, that kind of thing, even though she's seen it already. Show her a picture of somebody else's dick, so she'll be like, hey, whose dick is that? You're like, I thought you'd like this one too. This who coming over tonight. Number 5, say thank you as often as you say I love you. By now your girlfriend's name should be Sally I love you. You likely say those 3 not so little words so many times that you've forgotten just how special they are. Some people say I love you so much that it doesn't mean anything. Aww. So you say things like I need you, I want you.
Holy shit.
What are you doing here? That kind of thing.
Yeah. Why are you putting that there? Stop it.
Right. Your partner might not be doing monumental things, cooking dinner, folding and putting away all the laundry, making the morning coffee, keeping the apartment clean, but they do all that matters to you, don't they? Hopefully. I hope so. If she not, she gotta go.
She gotta go.
But those are the things, the 5 simple hacks that'll strengthen any guy's relationship in a week. And, guys are lazy. They're not gonna do any of these.
But, guys are girls. Either one can do it.
Yeah, girls can definitely do it. Yeah. Minus the strap-on thing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Don't do strap-on because he will be pissed unless he spends time in prison.
And that's a good way to surprise him.
He laying on his stomach, you grease up his asshole.
Yeah.
He should wake up then. If he doesn't, he likes it.
Okay, so here goes a scenario. While on a trip to another city, your significant other, spouse, lover, and spends a night with an exciting stranger. Given that they will never meet again and can never otherwise learn, or you could never learn an incident, would you want your partner to tell you? So, your girl, Justice, she goes to Jamaica, or where she just went, where you couldn't go.
Punta Cana.
Yeah, she went to Punta Cana. She met
Dominican Republic.
Mr. Punta Cana.
Right.
And he Punta Cana'd her.
He gave her the Punta Cana.
He gave her the Punta Cana. Do you want to know?
If we're breaking up.
Yeah, right. So
if you're telling me you already accepting that I'm not gonna be here anymore. You got the Punta Cana.
it was So, but otherwise, look, take it to your grave.
My actual honest answer is in things like cheating or all that between a couple, right? To me, it depends on who else knows.
True.
If she secreted off by herself, fuck this dude,
and got Punta Cana.
Yeah, and she got Punta Cana, and it just happened between them, and nobody else knows. I'll be able to forgive that more than if she did it in a group and everybody knew, and then people that I knew too. Because you're basically breaking up to saving face.
Right.
You can't face your friends because they're gonna keep saying your girl got Punta Cana.
They're gonna make a song. She got Punta Cana. Hey, she got Punta Cana. Hey. Look, we're in love. We've been in a long-term relationship. Stuff like that happens. Could I forgive you? Hell no. Not only am I not gonna forgive you, you better not tell me. Take that shit to your grave. Like, I was in a long-term relationship, 10 years, and in my mind, I don't think she ever did any dirt that I can prove.
Yeah, it helps.
I didn't even look for any. So she could have did all the dirt underneath the world. I would have never knew. Because to this day, I don't think she ever did anything. Now there's some dude who could be Punta Cana to her every day when she said she was going to the gym. But because I didn't know, and she kept her game tight. That's where people fuck up. Yeah. Keep your game tight. If you're gonna do something, you gotta approach it like you're fucking Secret Service, and this is breaking into the Vatican.
Yeah, don't change your routine.
No, you gotta have your game tight. Game tight. Because like you said, I have to break up with you if we find out. If we find out, we have to break up. But if I never find out, and your cover is tight,
it might even improve your relationship.
You just gotta hook up.
Yeah.
You know,
she might even come back loving you more.
Maybe. I don't think so.
After she's been Punta
Cana. Okay, so person one said, yeah, so I can leave his ass because apparently he can't be trusted out of my eyesight.
You can't trust him before I hit the throw.
Can't trust this. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Can't trust this. Person two, probably not, because the relationship will be over. The key to marriage is not when you're together, but when you keep your vows when you're away from each other. That's what marriage is.
Oh boy.
No, marriage is not getting caught. So, person three, would you leave him? Yeah, because I need to be okay when I do it. So basically,
when I get Punta Cana.
Yeah, maybe I'm reading that wrong.
Clarification.
Wait, let me go back. Would you want your partner to tell you? Yeah. So either she's saying that she needs to know because she wants to be okay when when she has sex with her partner. That's the positive way to look at it. The other way is that she wants to know so she gets a free pass to go and do it when she can. And you know what? Sometimes a free pass is really worth its weight in gold.
Yeah.
Because you could have a situation where you get a free pass and it you get just that. Mm-hmm. You know you got a free pass. And it's like you could find out something. You don't just tell them immediately. You take it and you put it in your back pocket.
Right.
And I like it to just sit in my back pocket. Then if I ever do something and they say, well, why did I just catch you with 2 midgets and the baby oil? I'll say, oh, now we want to talk about the midgets. Well, what about you with Rico?
Oh, suave.
Yeah, and so you could kind of put it in your pocket. So I think that's the, I know people be so hurt and they're so in a rush to, confront the situation. Sometimes you need to just chill.
Yeah, when we walk down the hill, fuck all the horses.
Yeah, put it in your back pocket. Next person, no, because it's just like a one night stand. Keep it to yourself. Let's keep the peace. So basically they're saying, look, we have peace. Everything is good. Let's just,
get it over with.
Yeah. Next person said, not telling me is the same as lying. I've been in a situation similar and was really pissed me off. And it's that I hate being lied to, for one. Second, I felt as though the decision was mine to make. If I wanted to still be with him or not, but he made the decision for me by not telling me. Oh, so he did the thing and didn't get a chance to. If he just would have been up front, then they might have stayed together. Right. But the fact that he didn't even be up front, he lost her.
And women say that all the time. I hear it when they say, when you're messing with a girl and you got somebody already, they be like, he could have just told me. You don't know if I was cool with it or not. It's fucking bullshit.
But I totally believe, but I do believe that though, because like I said, I used to go out with one of my partners, and good dude, and he would jump in front of the chicks coming, fearless. 3-4 chicks coming, he'd jump right in the middle. And then he'd see the one he want, he'd whisper something in his ear, and then sometimes they would stay and talk, but most times they didn't.
These couldn't be chicks if he whispered something in his ear.
Her ear.
He's talking to dudes like that.
No, her ear.
He want to get punta cana.
Punta cana. So I start to think that he didn't have no game.
Wow.
I'm like, man, I keep setting him up, and you keep knocking him to the side.
Right.
You messing me up. What's happening?
Gutter ball.
Well, what he would tell him was, look, hey, I got a girl. Probably not gonna leave her, you know what I'm saying? But I really want to get to know you. And so I was like, oh, okay. Well, most girls, said no. But every now and then,
diamond in the rough,
he would get it. But it was cool because, they know what's going on up front.
Yeah. So they just save everything he does so they can tell on her.
Yes.
They threaten him for money.
Right. So that's my topics. What you got?
This is about toxic relationships.
Ooh.
4 lessons every guy should learn from being in a toxic relationship.
Wow.
You ever been in a toxic relationship?
Man. I still got 3rd-degree burns. All on my back.
Because it's crazy. In a toxic relationship, nothing ever goes right. Even if it feels like it's going right, at the end of that day, it fucks itself up.
Yeah.
It fucks itself in the ass. Number one, beware the narcissist. Identify a narcissist is sometimes tough to do, but it's important to keep it on your radar because being married to one is even tougher. By definition, a narcissist will completely self-centered and lack of empathy.
Yeah.
In terms of a relationship, this is a complete disaster.
Yes.
Relationships are back and forth. They're a merging of souls, schedules, and lives. If one person is in it just for themselves, it'll be slow and a painful life.
Painful death.
They can be manipulative and deceptive. Keep an eye out for warning signs that who you are with may embody some of these qualities.
Preach, my brother.
Also, narcissists have a lot of pictures on Instagram of themselves. Narcissists take a lot of selfies.
Yeah, I take a lot of selfies.
Narcissists.
Some bullshit.
me, I love me.
Yeah, I do. I do love me. Okay.
Number 2, the friends and family test. If she doesn't vibe relatively well with the people you're closest to, it's probably a bad sign. Mm-hmm. People who have known you the longest most likely get you. They know what you need and the perfect counterpart for your life. If you're getting bad vibes from the way she interacts with your close circle of friends and family, it's probably best to give them the benefit of the doubt and severely question the longevity of this relationship. Wish I would have read that 9-10 years ago.
Really?
Number 3, people rarely, if ever, change. Part of the reason Part of the reason some people stay in their relationships as long as they do is because they have a bit of a savior complex.
Mm-hmm.
They think that they could change her and change the relationship to be better. No, you can't. This is their basis. It's like when you're making soup. This is the broth.
Right.
All the shit you add to it don't make a difference. The broth is still there.
Yeah. If you ain't got good broth, you ain't got nothing.
Right. People truly don't change at the core. They are brought and learn a series of beliefs, principles, and a certain approach to life that they keep. Aspects of that can adjust if they're dedicated to positive personal growth, but more likely than not, they won't do a complete 180 from what they've been up to until now.
Right.
They're just going to stay the same. It'd be like little inflections of being different, but they're pretty much going to stay the same.
Right.
Number 4, you should feel empowered. If your significant other is constantly bringing you down, not providing you with support when you need it, and causing you to form insecurities, run. It's a true relationship should never be based on being completely autonomous as individuals, but when you're together, you amplify each other's awesomeness, complete support. Someone who gets you, what makes you tick, and what it takes to encourage and empower you to be amazing.
Amazing balls.
And those are the 4 things. You should have learned these things from being in a topic relationship.
Like when you're on top all the time?
Being in a topic relationship where you have no topics. Yeah, but being in a toxic relationship can actually waste your time and much of your life.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't do it. You should encourage other people not to do it either. But they don't listen. No. Fuck them. So those are the 4 things. 4 things.
Yeah. So, this podcast today, I'm going to have to, I have a rant.
Uh-oh.
And this rant today is something that a couple people asked me about. And it was women who had said they deal with independent men. And any woman can use this advice for a man. If you don't know, men, we're very, very simple. There's a few things you could do for us that, without us asking, that we will appreciate. So if you're dealing with an independent man and you just like, well, what can I do to, he's so independent, I don't know what I could do. Every independent man needs a couple things. We all need towels. It's nothing like a nice towel. Right. It's something that's so small, but it's really, really important. Right? So we all need towels. Pots. Right? Every man needs a really good pot. T-shirts. If a girl brings you a nice T-shirt, you love it, right? Yeah. It's the best thing in the world. Wife beaters. There's no man on the planet who can't use a nice pack of wife beaters.
Black or white.
You can come over and you can clean up for us. It's simple, but we love that type of shit. You know what? When you think about this, if you have an independent man, he lives alone, he's doing his own thing, cook him a few meals. Wow. Show up. Here goes some oxtails.
Shit.
Right? Here goes some baby back ribs.
Right. Here goes some banana pudding.
Just being helpful. And so even with people, help them make a resume. Mm-hmm. Like if you think outside the box, stop doing like if you want to stand out in this dating world, right? Women say it's hard to date. You meet people all the time. They've been single 6 years and 8 years, and they wonder why this person is getting a guy and this person is. Well, be something different than the norm. Every girl get dressed up with the booties and the titties and the makeup but everybody ain't finna make you strong, make you healthy. Yeah. Not gonna cook you a good meal. Not gonna. Yeah, who got you that terry cloth towel? 1,000 count sheet set. That's what separates you from being basic. A lot of women don't know that they're basic. When you say that, most women be like, oh, I'm not like every other woman. They're like, oh, what way? Oh, well, I don't go to clubs and I don't be doing this and doing that. But then it's like, oh, okay. But what separates you?
Yeah. Still didn't hear it.
I still didn't hear nothing that separated you. But, man, you really took some time out, made me some oxtails?
Yeah.
Like, Like,
bought me some socks.
Some socks, man. I needed some socks. Like, that's something that stands out. So that's my rant for today. Stop being basic.
Yeah, that's good.
Get to the next level with this stuff, you know?
Yeah, because that's what happened with Stephanie. She started ironing my work clothes. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something I could do myself, but I didn't have to now.
Yeah.
It's like, this is cool.
Yeah, and then they start to intertwine in your life. If she's ironing your work clothes, then you need to go by there to get them. So then you gonna get in your mind like, damn, I want to do something for her for doing this. Yeah. Well, let me do that. Then she's gonna be like, damn, you know what? I just was doing this because I'm nice. I can't believe he got me this or did this for me. Yeah. Now you're starting to build something. But if it's always, I gotta try to take you out. I gotta try. Every chick want to be taken out. Yeah. Every chick want to be wined and dined and me spending money and blah blah blah. But every chick ain't finna do these little things. Yeah. So that's my rant for today. We're gonna wrap up this podcast. Is there anything you want to throw in there that you was thinking at the top?
Well, shit, grown men chopping it up.
That's
check out the Facebook page.
Yeah, check out the Facebook page. You know, we're finna start to have some more conversations on there. We're planning some live events. So that's going to be real live so we can get out there and touch the couple fans that we already got. Kerry with a K ain't going to touch him, though, because he's in a committed relationship and his balls is in a jar. But me, I might touch him. Hey, and yeah, you think we should give that caller a call again?
Yeah, give it a try. Maybe it was a fluke they didn't answer.
Yeah, I'm going to call back. They're going to answer this time because it's the second call. They're going to be like, wait, why you calling me so much? Oh, twice he didn't answer. Wow. I'm starting to be offended.
Wow. Somebody's using a strap-on.
Your call has been forwarded.
Get the strap-on out, Jack.
Hey, until next week, man.
All right.
Let's do it again.
Peace.
So that concludes our show tonight. We know there's a lot of podcasts you could be listening to.
And should be listening to.
So we thank you for riding with us. I'm J.R. Rydha.
And I'm Kerry with a K. Make sure you look us up on Facebook or Instagram or get at us on grownmenchoppingitup@gmail.com. That's spelled out GROWNMENCHOPPINGITUP. And remember, everybody kneeling ain't praying.
Peace.